Check out this recent lawsuit filed by Frank against Paul.
Frank Tufano. Plaintiff, Paul Saladino. Jeffrey Davis, is that his lawyer? White plaint. Oh. The Illuminati. Well, this is gonna get thrown out. Good going, Frank. What a retard. So, yeah, this is gonna get thrown out. Frank Tufano, YouTuber, blah, blah, blah. Frank Tufano was the first YouTuber to follow the carnivore diet? I don't think that's even true. 2019, Frank Tufano realized that Paul Saladino, MD, was copying Frank Tufano's nutritional research. He does not conduct nutritional research. I don't know why Frank is doing this, because he literally lost to Paul Saladino via default judgment. So why would he bother doing this? Frank Tufano has come to the conclusion that Paul Saladino is an industry plant. Actor that is being used by the elite secret societies to funnel money and attention into their own businesses. All wealthy and powerful people are members of various secret societies. So we saw Frank Tufano's tax forms. He collected about $4 million in gross revenue from his meat business. Like, what exactly is he fucking complaining about? Frank Tufano recognized the presence of Freemasonic lodges in most cities throughout the United States, as well as the common symbolism that Illuminati members used to interact with each other on social media. Despite Paul Saladino being a newly minted doctor with no social media presence, I'm pretty sure Paul was practicing medicine for a while. He was quickly in the spotlight as a health and nutrition expert, mingling with celebrities such as Bear Grylls and George St. Pierre, even appearing on the Joe Rogan podcast. Paul Saladino's supplement company, Heart and Soil, uses a logo with horns, emulating Baphomet, a satanic figure commonly worshipped by various secret societies. Whether Paul Saladino is a member of these specific secret societies or other unknown ones is irrelevant to the fact that it would take a team of highly experienced and organized people to campaign against Frank Tufano in the manner that has occurred over the past several years. Is this real? Is this real? He did this? Dude. All wealthy and powerful people are members of various secret societies, the Illuminati and Freemasons being two of the most well-known.
Frank is a professional victim times 77 quintillion 700.
Yeah, he is. Where does he think he's... Like, this accomplishes nothing. Thanks for the donation, even though. In the case Saladino MD versus Frank Tufano, so that's the lawsuit we just saw. Frank Tufano was denied several amendment rights and also fell victim to malpractice by Jeffrey Davis. He literally didn't bother to represent himself.
You know that Frank wants to say it's the Jews that are coming after him lol, given the fact that Nazis, anti-Semites, etc. blame Jews for Freemasonry, worshipping Satan, being a part of the elites, globalists, and many more, but it would be instantly denied lol.
Yeah, he definitely wants to blame the Jews. This is all just dog whistling. Thanks for the donation, Ben. So this is the lawsuit we were covering earlier. He never bothered defending himself. And then he's claiming, oh, I fell victim to malpractice. He never defended himself. That's why Paul was granted default judgment. Frank Tufano's First Amendment right to freedom of speech and Seventh Amendment right to a jury trial in civil lawsuits by the premise of the lawsuit just mentioned, and denial of any Frank Tufano's attempted motions. He didn't defend himself. He's just lying. Jeffrey Davis was retained by Frank Tufano initially in the case, but failed to communicate court proceedings, resulting in default judgment. That's just a lie. I don't even know what the fuck that has to do with this lawsuit he's making. He's just going on and on about Freemasons.
Fell victim? That document was written like it was written by Frank himself. It's more of an unintentional self-diagnosis than it is a legal document.
Well, yeah, it was written by himself. He can't afford a lawyer, so... Yeah, it was written by himself. Thanks for the donation, even now. What is the claim? First claim for relief, civil conspiracy. Paul Saladino, MD, met in secrecy with Freemasons, Illuminati members, and other relevant secret society parties. Influenced them to conspire against Frank Tufano. He's never going to be able to show any evidence of that. Conspiracy against rights. So again, more secret society bullshit. Economic damages for all stolen business ventures, an amount determined by 50% of Paul Saladino's gross business sales. Economic damage for stealing proprietary material, an amount determined by 100% of Paul Saladino's gross income from social media monetization. Economic damages for impersonating Frank Tufano's material. This is psychotic. What a fucking delusional retard. There's no helping that retard. He's just gonna go broke. Roadkill donated